Criticize me, disagree with me, but never stop believing in Nigeria.
For how long are you expected to wait for them to surrender? And if they don't surrender, when are you expected to move into the bushes? Because you do not give them an ultimatum. You do not even say, okay, I'm giving you people 3 days to surrender. If you don't surrender, we are moving in hard and we are going to bring you people down. We are going to do this, do this. No, there's no threat. You look like you are sympathizing, you are begging them, like you are so scared of them or something. You are the commander-in-chief of the armed forces, for crying out loud.
Yeah, after watching Bola Ahmed Tinubu's broadcast this morning concerning the Democracy Day, there are things I need to talk about there. He said a lot, but I have 4 things to point out. One, I have displayed it. He said that we should criticize him. We should also disagree with him. I am happy he could come up with such. He also said that we should not stop believing in Nigeria. I don't know who is the Nigeria we should be believing on, because everything in this country is going down day by day. Let me move straight to what we have for the day.
Though this year's mood is dampened by the abduction of our children in Oyo and Borno, we remain hopeful for their safe return. Democracy without security is not solid enough. That is why this administration has chosen both kinetic and non-kinetic strategies to restore peace, declared a security emergency, and approved the recruitment of 50,000 new police officers and thousands of military recruits.
Yeah, number 2 point I want to look at is the one you said that this year Democracy Day has been tampered by the abduction of school children in Oyo and Borno states. Yes, there's something he said. They say we remain hopefully for their safe return. Well, I pray, I don't know. This remain hopefully, I pray is a positive one, because there is a comment I'm going to look at. Even very black dark man say something about it. I will still bring it up at the right time. So I don't want to talk much about this. President said that democracy without security is not solid enough. I think I'm happy he knows about this. That this is another thing that they should know, that security of the this country is very, very important. They also said that they have also chosen the kinetic and non-kinetic strategies to return peace. I know the peace of this country can be returned if this security is tackled. Yes. And you also say that that you have approved the recruitment of 50,000 of new police officers and also thousands of military recruits. Well, if you can have this such number in Nigeria, I know that this country will be better if at all we have this number. This is only my take. If at all we have this such number and more, this country will be better. Yes.
Over 13,000 terrorists have been neutralized in the past year. But we also keep the door of surrender open. Over 124,000 fighters and dependents have laid down arms since 2023. Through Operation Safe Corridor, we turn our former enemies into citizens, because every life saved is a victory for democracy.
President also said that over 13,000 terrorists have been neutralized in the past years. Well, that's good. But there is another statement there that I don't understand. You said the door of surrender is open for the kidnappers, for the terrorists, for the bandits. Door of surrender. Well, I don't have much to say. I know Nigerians, they have their mind, they know what to say. But this kind is the door of surrender is open. The door of surrender is open. The door of surrender is open. That means the president is waiting for them to surrender. To surrender after all they have been doing and all they are doing. Okay? You said we have turned our former enemies into citizens. It is well with this country that you have turned our former enemies into the citizens of the country, because every life saved is a victory for democracy. every life saved is a victory for democracy. President, I have one question. That question is, you say every life saved is a victory for democracy, but all this life they are wasting, all these innocent people they are killing, all these children they are putting into drama they may not come out from forever, all this blood they are shedding, are they also victory for democracy? This is the question I have to ask. All this blood they are wasting, are they also victory for democracy? Okay, this is my own take on this.
To bandits, kidnappers, and sponsors of terror, surrender or face the full force of the Nigerian state. These windows of surrender will not remain open forever. No mercy will be shown to those who trade in blood of Nigerians.
Yeah, at this point, this is where I'll bring Very Dark Man in. I think Very Dark Man has summarized everything I need to say here. Yes, this one is talking where President said that the bandits, the kidnappers, and their sponsors of the terrorists, that they should surrender or face the full force. That means the country is waiting for the terrorists, bandits, and the kidnappers to surrender. Then for how long will you wait for them to surrender? Well, I don't have much to say to this. I believe Very Dark Man has said a lot about this. I will play his own video so that you people will hear it and hear what he said about this.
You see, this is the problem, and this is why I don't have confidence in President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Because how are you saying that for bandits and every other person sponsoring terrorism, that they should surrender or they will face the Nigerian state? So pending when they decide to surrender, they can continue to kidnap, they can continue to kill, they can continue to rape our women, they can continue to keep kidnapping our children from schools. No, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, this is the time for you to move in. You have been waiting for them to surrender for the longest. They have refused to surrender. For the longest, you have been calling on them to surrender, that they should drop down their arms. For the longest. But every day by day, the insecurity increases. Every day by day, they keep committing these atrocities. They keep committing this evil. And yet, you are waiting for them to surrender. Need I remind you what you promised in 2022? I'm going to play you a clip. You promised in 2022, this was not your words when you were seeking election in 2022. You said that you were going to eliminate, these were your words. And thank God, it's from your own channel, TVC. So I'll play everything down to when you started speaking.
Begin from Kaduna State, where the presidential candidate of the All Progressives Congress, Bola Tinubu, has promised to eliminate kidnappers and other troublemakers terrorizing Kaduna State in the northwestern region of the country. Asiwaju Tinubu, who gave this assurance during the APC's Northwest presidential campaign rally held in Kaduna on Tuesday, told the crowd of APC supporters that he will bring an end to the security challenges in the state. TVC News, Lopo Assam has more.
All those troublemakers, violent kidnappers, killers, all troublemakers of Kaduna, I assure you, we will eliminate them. El-Rufai has done a good job. Go around Kaduna, you see how organized, how clean, and he has moved the internally generated revenue up.
So when are you going to start eliminating them? You said you would eliminate them. Now, this one you said in Kaduna, you also repeated this thing in Abuja. You also repeated it in Lagos. So at what point do you start eliminating them? Because while you are waiting and you are giving them time, that they don't surrender, that you are going to, no. Before yesterday, a principal in Kogi State was killed. Now, for that principal, we have said it that public schools do not go to school again until the government figure out a way to end insecurity. Until this insecurity comes to a stop, public schools are no longer safe. Now you don't go now, they don't unalive you, which is quite unfortunate. Nobody deserves that. Children see the inside bush, you still get mind, they go open school. For what? School children, school teachers, they dey inside bush, you are still opening school. For what? Nigerians are still going by their day as if nothing dey happen. For what? And you want Nigeria to be great? This same thing you people did in 2014 when they carried Chibok girls. Everybody moved on. Everybody moved on till tomorrow. Those girls are still in the bush. That thing went further to give Boko Haram the audacity to continue these atrocities. That's why in this one we should not move on. There's little one person can do. How many shout and won't shout? That's why they call on all Nigerians. I say this particular one, we should not move on until they bring back those children and those teachers. And as for President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, for how long are you expected to wait for them to surrender? And if they don't surrender, when are you expected to move into the bushes? Because you do not give them an ultimatum. You do not even say, okay, I'm giving you people 3 days to surrender. If you don't surrender, we are moving in hard. And we are going to bring you people down. We are going to do this, do this. No, there's no threat. You look like you are sympathizing. You are begging them like you are so scared of them or something. You are the commander-in-chief of the armed forces, for crying out loud.